The first hours are silent anticipation, a moment of truth before the rigorous selection process begins officially.
Instructors demand absolute focus. The rules of engagement are clear. Push past your perceived limits. Never quit.
The first phase tests sheer physical endurance. The pace is relentless, designed to exploit the smallest weakness immediately. Every stride is a decision, a commitment to the ultimate goal, fueled by intense desire and disciplined training. A quick sip of water, a fleeting second of rest, then the relentless clock starts ticking toward the next challenge. Core strength and discipline are paramount. Improper form results in immediate failure or painful, extra repetitions enforced.
Extreme fatigue sets in, the moment of doubt, where mental toughness must override screaming physical pain.
Minor injuries are inevitable casualties. A swift field fix is required before the gauntlet continues immediately onward.
The weight of the rucksack feels exponentially heavier with every passing hour under the unforgiving, midday sun's glare. Mental resilience is the new battlefield. The mind must overcome the body's persistent, powerful plea to simply stop moving.
Keep moving! Focus on me! Beyond individual strength, true leadership emerges in supporting a teammate when they are at their most vulnerable.
A momentary victory against the weight, exhaustion is overwhelming, but the mind is already preparing for the next evolution.
The mind is tested as severely as the body. Complex navigation problems demand sharp focus and rapid processing.
Time becomes the most dangerous enemy. Every fatigued second must be maximized for successful mission planning accuracy. Alone in the absolute darkness, confidence in the plotted course is the only source of light and courage.
The small victory of finding the marker provides a crucial, necessary psychological boost against the persistent mental drain.
Fatigue is a relentless enemy, turning simple movements into hazardous, exhausting, high-risk, difficult efforts. Survival is not enough. Successful completion of every single task is the sole metric for continuation and progress. The log tests the team's cohesion. One weak link can bring down the entire group's collective effort. Cold water shock adds another layer of suffering, and the goal is to make candidates voluntarily quit under duress. Leadership emerges organically under extreme stress. The ability to inspire others is a defining, crucial trait.
It is instant and brutal. There is no rest. Only the next, physically demanding, immediate evolution starts.
Hypothermia becomes a threat. The test forces candidates to embrace controlled suffering and endure acute environmental hardship.
The mind must be stronger than the body's shivering protests. Mental control dictates survival and continuation here.
Rapid recovery is key. The body must transition from hypothermia to full operational capability instantly upon command. Close contact with the earth, utilizing foundational tactical skills under extreme physical and psychological duress simultaneously. A momentary cleansing of the filth. The internal grit and resolve, however, remains completely intact and unsullied. Leveraging fatigued muscles, the climber must rely on impeccable technique for successful, efficient upward movement now.
The ultimate test is how the individual helps the group overcome challenges, not just their personal best time. Seamless, fluid transition from one task to the next. Constant movement is mandatory. Rest is a costly luxury.
A brief, precious respite to gather energy, but the psychological clock is already ticking toward the next unknown trial.
The selection shifts focus to combat application. Candidates must perform under simulated operational combat conditions. Maintaining tactical proficiency while severely fatigued separates the future operator from the highly motivated amateur soldier. Accuracy under acute physical stress is non-negotiable. Controlled breathing and immediate fight picture acquisition is essential.
Combat life-saving skills must be reflexive. The pressure to save a life adds immense, unexpected emotional weight.
Selfless devotion to the team is non-negotiable. A willingness to carry the heaviest burden is a SOF prerequisite.
The ability to immediately internalize critique and adjust performance is a defining, crucial hallmark of a true professional operator.
Fueling the next 24 hours, a necessary but often brief, unceremonious field meal consumed quickly and efficiently.
The concept of rest is a deceptive luxury. Sudden, jarring wake-up drills test the reflexive reaction time.
Chaos management under duress. The immediate and effective reaction to the unexpected surprise is being meticulously evaluated now. Corrective physical action for failure is immediate and overwhelming. Performance must be flawless and executed perfectly.
Detail-oriented tasks require focus. Even simple knot tying becomes a nearly impossible feat of fine motor coordination ability.
Practical ingenuity under pressure, utilizing available resources to ensure temporary, necessary protection and sustainment is mandatory. Warmth and the ability to boil water are life's necessities, and the small spark represents the core determination to persevere successfully.
Sustained operations rely on safe water sources, and technical proficiency in basic survival skills is absolutely vital for success.
Moving undetected is an art form. Every single step is calculated to avoid detection in a tactical, crucial environment. Immediate action must be reflexive. The rapid clearing of a weapon stoppage is a matter of life and death necessity. Trust in your teammate is paramount. Navigating through chaos requires unwavering faith in your designated partner's abilities.
And your greatest weakness, candidate?
I am constantly striving for perfection, ma'am.
The deepest motivations are probed.
Character is forged in difficult decisions. Ethical reasoning and moral compass stability are crucial, non-negotiable standards.
Maintaining absolute, professional composure when directly challenged reveals true mental and emotional inner fortitude. Every interaction, every reaction, every movement is being assessed for suitability, even outside the test environment. Simple, agonizing tasks designed to wear down the hands, shoulders, and, critically, the will to continue enduring this.
Immediate, uncompromising recovery from minor error is mandatory. Hesitation and self-pity are critical, complete failures.
Selection evaluates willingness to serve, to take on the unpleasant task, and to always assist the group willingly.
Communications are the critical lifeline. Mastering complex, necessary radio procedures requires deep technical aptitude and detailed attention.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo.
Error-free, secure communication is mandatory. Attention to every detail is the difference between mission success and complete failure.
Even in administrative moments, the standard of discipline must remain absolute. Attention to detail is truly everything.
The weight of responsibility falls squarely on the leader. Decisions must be fast, safe, and entirely decisive under pressure.
Self-preservation must be secondary. The operator's loyalty is first and foremost to his designated team and the mission.
The team is the true tactical unit. Absolute accountability for every individual and piece of critical equipment is mandatory.
The patrol moves silently into the operational area. Vigilance must remain constant, even in the deepest, most dense natural terrain.
The point man carries the heaviest tactical burden. Every subtle sign and sound must be immediately assessed and reported quickly.
Instantaneous, decisive reaction to a perceived threat is mandatory. The signal for halt is non-negotiable and absolute.
Intelligence gathering precedes action. Thorough, comprehensive reconnaissance minimizes tactical exposure and maximizes mission success potential. Awareness of the immediate tactical environment is key. Every step must be calculated to avoid compromise and detection.
Wire! Stop!
A true operator looks outward first. The safety of the unit must always precede the individual's comfort level.
The target is acquired. All accumulated skills and knowledge now converge for the critical, culminating tactical application.
The establishment of security is the crucial first step. Absolute perimeter control ensures mission success and team safety.
Precision and speed are paramount in the breach. Every planned movement must be completely synchronized and immediate.
Room clearing requires aggressive, immediate action, coupled with meticulous, disciplined control and precision.
The mission objective is achieved.
the team immediately transitions to the critical, complex extraction phase of operations.
Speed and security are the new priorities. Exfiltration must be executed with flawless, immediate, tactical urgency.
Extreme noise and powerful rotor wash cannot distract. Perimeter security remains critical until the final ramp closes firmly.
Above the operational area, a moment of deep, profound internal reflection on the intense, successful application of all training.
Final transition back to base. The physical ordeal ends, but the intense, critical mental evaluation continues relentlessly. Washing away the physical grime of the field, the exhaustion remains deep, but the commitment is completely renewed and resolute. The final, crucial health check, assessing the true physical cost of the selection gauntlet and the enduring, required recovery. The mental test continues with the AAR. Memory recall and objective self-assessment under extreme duress is essential.
Creative problem solving under an impossible time limit, testing the ability to quickly devise a complex, working solution.
Calculated risk requires a leader's decisive, unwavering judgment. The team must implicitly trust the chosen, critical course of action.
Success is a group effort. True operators rely on their team's diverse strengths to achieve the complex objective. The endurance test never completely ends. The body must maintain functional capability despite profound, unrelenting exhaustion levels.
Tapping into hidden, deep reservoirs of strength is the final test. The true end is only found in total, successful completion.
Pushing past the threshold of pain and perceived failure is the ultimate demonstration of uncompromising, necessary determination.
Easy now, breathe. That's the commitment we're looking for.
That's the direct commitment we're looking for. The instinctive commitment and will, the final, uncompromising effort.
Objective, uncompromising feedback is essential for growth. The ability to accept and implement necessary correction is a core professional trait.
Professionalism under duress defines the character. Respect for the evaluation process is absolutely non-negotiable and essential.
Transitioning to the water environment, heavy gear significantly amplifies the complexity and the immediate danger of swimming.
Maintaining intricate dexterity and composure while deprived of air tests the ultimate, absolute mental focus and control.
Gear preservation is vital for mission continuation. Fighting the relentless weight requires profound, sustained leg strength.
Survival instincts are overridden by disciplined, tactical action, and the ditching of equipment must be immediate and professional.
Mastery of specialized equipment is non-negotiable. Meticulous pre-dive safety and technical checks are absolutely essential.
Controlled, deliberate entry minimizes disturbance. The stealth operation begins with absolute, meticulous precision at the surface.
The underwater world demands full control. Every kick and breath is precisely calculated for maximum stealthy efficiency.
Water competency is fundamental for an operator, and the controlled exit marks the transition to the next complex environment immediately. Cold water stress inoculation, pushing through the shivering and discomfort to maintain full, complete physical and motor function. Rapid, efficient transition is mandatory. The next operational environment demands immediate, distinct, new preparation.
Complex terrain requires expert knowledge of navigation. Understanding topography is absolutely key to avoiding costly, severe errors.
Altitude and steep incline compound the physical suffering, and the challenge now becomes solely about consistent.
Every single foot placement is a calculated risk. Precision of movement is mandatory in the high-stakes, unforgiving mountain environment.
Navigation under pressure requires constant confirmation. The environment itself is a valuable, comprehensive tactical tool.
Confined spaces demand absolute control over internal fear. The operator must continue professional movement despite immediate claustrophobia.
Overcoming natural, physical barriers builds confidence. The successful navigation demonstrates profound adaptability and resilience.
Confidence in gear and professional training is paramount. The descent demands absolute, unwavering trust in the safety system.
The mind must overcome the most basic fear of gravity. Controlled, rapid descent is a core, essential tactical skill.
Control at speed is the standard. The ability to stop instantly demonstrates mastery over the severe, immediate vertical danger. Seamless, immediate transition from one tactical environment to the next is mandatory. The enemy is always a distinct possibility.
A trusted weapon is a professional partner. Meticulous, thorough cleaning ensures absolute reliability under the toughest conditions.
Equipment mastery is absolute, and the location of life-saving gear must be known by feel, even in absolute darkness.
Vigilance cannot be compromised. The operator must remain professionally alert, even when the environment is actively fighting them.
The audio, everyone. Audio features a voiceover that states,
Mental sharpness is key, the ability to process complex information.
Success is measured in competence and composure. Professional bearing must never be compromised by the constant surrounding psychological pressure.
Team movement is a silent language. Synchronized, perfect nonverbal communication is absolutely vital for operational success.
Aggression must be controlled and focused. The rapid, precise seizure of the confined space is mandatory and immediate.
The professional operator seeks the most dangerous spot. Unwavering dedication to team security is the core foundational principle. Adaptability in a crisis is mandatory. Seamless, quick, and efficient exchange of critical equipment must be reflexive.
The state of the gear reflects the state of the mind. Immaculate organization and conditioning is a core professional expectation.
Even the smallest detail requires uncompromising precision, and the learning process is constant and necessary for future success. Unconventional burdens require creative effort. The willingness to shoulder any necessary load is the true test of internal character. Brains and brawn must work in unison. Professional ingenuity can always overcome sheer physical force alone. Individual effort is sublimated to the team's rhythm. The relentless cadence punishes the slightest loss of disciplined focus.
Left, right, your left, right, left! Vocal participation demonstrates profound mental engagement. The inner strength must be projected outward for the entire team to see. Physical effort ends instantly upon the call for security. The professional mind must immediately snap back to the core tactical mission.
The ambush is a deadly dance of precision. Meticulous placement and timing are completely essential for a decisive, rapid, and total victory.
Personal concealment is the first layer of security, and the surrounding environment must be skillfully utilized for absolute invisibility. Unwavering patience is a weapon. The ability to remain completely still defines the true professional operator's mental toughness. Violence of action must be immediate and overwhelming. The total surprise minimizes the threat and maximizes the required effect. Disengagement must be controlled and professional. Leaving the objective area quickly while minimizing losses is absolutely paramount.
Tactical discipline demands immediate accountability. The team's security must be established immediately before any other required action.
The mind must find a quiet space amid the chaos. Complete sensory overload tests the operator's total focus.
Basic tasks become monumental challenges. The ability to perform simple functions under extreme duress is being evaluated. The immediate aftermath is a test of recovery. Professional focus must be regained instantly for the next required evolution.
Extraction in extreme terrain requires technical mastery. Every hoist procedure step is critical for absolute professional safety.
Trust in the equipment and the professionalism of the flight crew is paramount for the safe and successful rapid ascent.
True rest is the illusion in selection. The forced, minimal recovery time is a psychological weapon that is always utilized.
Reaction must be immediate and precise. The mind must override the body's deep, profound desire to simply remain resting.
The ultimate test of willpower is revealed here. The ability to push harder immediately after a devastating, short interruption.
Come on, keep moving! Team success is always paramount, and the willingness to carry the collective weight defines the ethical and moral operator.
The summit provides no true rest. The fleeting, momentary sense of accomplishment must be quickly...
Information retention under extreme physical stress is mandatory, and the exhausted mind must immediately demonstrate total, perfect clarity.
The mind must completely master the physiological effects of profound exhaustion. True professional success comes from total mental discipline.
Digging in is a commitment to the fight. The construction of the defensive position requires unwavering, immediate personal sacrifice. Concealment and effective cover are paramount for sustained, long-term survival in the complex combat environment.
The defensive position is now your home. Absolute focus and unwavering vigilance are mandatory for the...
Defensive action must be immediate and overwhelming. Maintaining total weapon control is a professional, non-negotiable imperative.
Effective command is the foundation of defense. Clear, concise, immediate orders ensure the coordinated, necessary team response.
Speed and efficiency in the reload are mandatory. Minimizing downtime maximizes the essential volume of controlled, decisive fire.
Emergency signaling requires professional caution. The correct employment of pyrotechnics is critical for immediate identification and safety.
The signal must be clear and immediate. A successful flare deployment means the critical emergency message has been received immediately.
The first responder mindset is core. The immediate and professional ability to care for a wounded teammate is always mandatory.
Extraction of the wounded is paramount. The tactical necessity of rapid, professional removal outweighs the pain of the heavy carry. Waterborne contingency requires rapid, professional action. The quick deployment of the flotation device is essential for immediate survival. Silent, efficient movement across the water is mandatory. The stealth and control of the transit is the professional standard.
The successful transit is only the beginning. Immediate professional security establishment remains the...
Foot care is paramount for sustained operations. Functional boots are the absolute foundation of all movement and the mission's success.
Professional responsibility extends to the team's entire gear. An operator's safety is directly dependent on his teammates' precision.
Clear, concise communication of the tactical plan is mandatory, and the entire team must achieve absolute shared situational awareness.
The plan must be flexible and decisive. Successful adaptation to immediate failure is the true measure of an operator's competence.
Crossing the psychological and physical gap, absolute, unwavering commitment to the next required foothold is essential here. The smallest deviation results in catastrophic failure. Professional, absolute concentration is the only guarantee.
The ultimate commitment to the team is demonstrated by prioritizing their professional safety over one's own immediate, necessary recovery.
Psychological resilience is probed relentlessly. The true test is maintaining absolute professionalism under hostile, designed intimidation.
The code of conduct is non-negotiable. Providing only basic information under the intense pressure is mandatory for survival.
The psychological isolation ends immediately. The focus must snap back to the immediate, required task and the professional team.
Functional strength is crucial for combat. The operator must demonstrate explosive power and controlled, decisive physical movement.
Professional form and discipline are paramount. Compromised technique under duress indicates a profound lack of inner control.
Recovery is an essential, fundamental part of sustained professional operations, and the leader must prioritize the necessary, immediate care of the team.
Logistical precision is mandatory. The professional operator must ensure that critical resupply items are secure and completely ready for transport.
Successful resupply is a function of professional, clear coordination. Every detail of the planned procedure is absolutely critical to success.
The art of professional observation is mandatory. Successful and requires extreme patience and...
The OP is your operational sanctuary. Impeccable concealment is the single most important component of the immediate and successful tactical survival.
Unwavering patience in observation is crucial. Every single small detail of the target area must be meticulously cataloged and confirmed.
Accurate, professional documentation is the true final product, and the fidelity of the intelligence report is always absolutely paramount.
The transition must be completely invisible to the surrounding environment, and the continuous security of the essential position is absolutely paramount.
Maintaining a professional, crisp military standard under extreme fatigue is the defining, uncompromising expectation for the future operator.
The ethos is more important than the physical. The operator must understand the ultimate, profound sacrifice and professional service required.
Understanding the absolute cost of failure motivates the final, decisive action. The professional history demands unwavering commitment.
Moral courage is tested as deeply as physical strength, and the operator's ethical reasoning must be completely sound and decisive.
Unwavering conviction
In one's core professional ethics is non-negotiable. The operator must defend his final position decisively.
The final mental challenge.
Navigation precision under extreme pressure determines mission success or devastating, complete failure.
Intuition and professional expertise converge in the final plot. The decisive final action must be completely precise and accurate.
The mission is complete, the time for action is over, and now only the difficult, patient waiting period remains.
The final, agonizing formation. The professional exhaustion is visible, but the enduring will to serve remains fully intact.
The weight of the commitment is fully articulated. The enduring professional standard is high, non-negotiable, and absolutely unwavering. The moment of truth arrives finally. The ultimate mental fortitude test is waiting for the definitive final call.
All the sacrifice, all the enduring pain is suddenly fully validated. The acceptance into the professional brotherhood is immediate.
The decisive step forward is the culmination of the journey, leaving the selection behind and fully embracing the next professional challenge.
Professional acknowledgement of the successful journey and the commitment is now officially a profound, lifelong, binding contract.
The respect for those who gave their maximum effort is absolute. The true professional understanding of the difficult challenge is fully shared.
The first steps into the new professional world, the successful journey now truly begins with a renewed sense of purpose. Final, respectful closing of the chapter. The old uniform holds the memory of the profound, grueling, successful journey.
The physical marks are a silent, profound testimony. The endurance of the selection phase is fully etched into the body.
The true training pipeline now fully begins. The demands and complexity of the professional program are exponentially increased from here.
The true professional bond is forged in the fire of selection. Shared suffering forms the foundation of all future unwavering trust.
Mastery of diverse, complex weapon systems is mandatory, and the operator must achieve total professional competence with any given necessary tool. Total professional competence is measured in darkness. The operator must fully rely on muscle memory and total intuition in the complete absence of light.
Precision is the final technical benchmark. The ultimate goal is perfect, total accuracy, always prioritizing the necessary mission effect.
Combat is fluid and non-stop. The professional operator must seamlessly transition from precision fire to aggressive tactical, immediate movement.
Professional mentorship is key to success. Personalized, honest feedback shapes the developing professional into a decisive, true operator.
The final, professional acceptance of the commitment. The successful candidate is now ready for the advanced, professional training pipeline to begin.
The fitness baseline is established. The professional operator must now always maintain this rigorous standard of absolute, uncompromising physical readiness. Recovery discipline is mandatory, and the operator must immediately prioritize the necessary maintenance and full long-term health of the body.
This is your official assignment.
The assignment is the final confirmation. The operator is now fully committed to the unit and the complete, required professional mission.
The salute is a professional oath. The commitment to the service, the nation, and the unit is absolute and unwavering forever.
The professional journey continues onward. The selection gauntlet is over, but the professional preparation...
Professional knowledge must be constant and absolute. The professional operator is a relentless student of the complex art of required professional warfare. Professional training is relentless and constant, and the professional mind must be prepared for the worst possible, complex contingency scenario.
Professional leadership demands absolute clarity. The mission brief must achieve total, shared, complete professional understanding among all team members.
Professional readiness is non-negotiable, and the final professional security check confirms absolute, total preparedness for the upcoming, difficult mission. The final departure into the theater of operations, the professional mission's true, final objective, now lies firmly ahead.
The final professional moment of clarity. The commitment to the difficult mission is absolute, non-negotiable, and completely unwavering now.
The commitment is fully realized, the time for planning is over, and the required professional action is completely imminent now.
Aggressive entry is reached mandatory.
Professional execution is the ultimate standard. Every professional movement is calculated to maximize the required effect and fully minimize professional risk.
The professional application of force must be absolute and decisive. All training converges on this precise, single moment of required, final action.
The mission is a professional success. All professional action ceases immediately upon the definitive achievement of the final core objective.
The entire professional team moves out. Absolute safety and complete professional accountability define the successful final extraction operation.
The professional gauntlet is now truly complete, and the ultimate commitment to the professional force is universal.